Ontario has announced some huge changes to its Ontario Immigrant Nominee Program, or OINP. In this video, we are going to talk about these changes, but before we get started, my name is Madhur Parashar. I'm a licensed Canadian immigration consultant. My contact information is on this video and in the description. If you need help with your immigration applications, feel free to reach out for our paid immigration services. Now let's get this video started. So Ontario's PNP program, or OINP, has made a huge change to its employer job offer driven streams. Now remember, there are three employer job offer driven streams in OINP. It's called OINP Employer Job Offer Foreign Worker Stream, Employer Job Offer International Student Stream, and Employer Job Offer In-Demand Skill Stream. So in these three streams, the process has been changed from applicant-led to employer-led. Now, what does this mean? First, let's understand the old process. Under the old process, it was employee-led or applicant-led, meaning you as an applicant or an employee can just go to the OINP portal and create an expression of interest, claiming that you have a job offer and therefore you are eligible for one of these three streams. And a lot of people create those EOIs because it's simple and it's free. However, under the new process, you cannot immediately create an EOI. First, the employer has to go to the employer portal of OINP and register a job offer for you there. So they have to go and enter the job offer details, the location, the salary, upload whatever documents they need to provide. And after they have provided that, only then you as an employee or an applicant can go ahead and create an expression of interest in OINP pool under these three streams. So the process has shifted from the employee having all the control to the employer having the first say. Now, why has this change been initiated? I believe there are three reasons. Reason number one, junk EOI profiles. Believe it or not, a lot of people create junk profiles claiming that they are eligible under the employer job offer streams when they are actually not. Some of these are innocent mistakes because people don't understand what qualifies as an employer job offer in OINP. A lot of people think just because they have a job or they're working in a job, that means they have an employer job offer. So they just go and create a EOI because it costs nothing, it's free. However, there is a very specific definition of an employer job offer under OINP. The company has to meet the requirements in terms of revenue, number of employees, they have to submit a lot of documents and so on. So a lot of these profiles are created mistakenly. And then once the ITA comes, they either decline it or they submit something and they get refused. So a lot of these are junk profiles, and OINP pulls a lot of these through ITAs and then realizes that these are useless applications and they have to throw them out. So a lot of these applications are time waste or money waste. So by giving employers the first chance to register a job, these spam profiles are being reduced because now OINP knows that someone who has registered for an EOI under these streams genuinely has a real employer qualifying job offer. The second reason is employer privacy. Now, a lot of employers do not support their employees for this OINP employer job offer streams because they don't want to give documents to employees. Remember, the employer has to disclose a lot of sensitive information like their revenue, their tax ID, and number of employees, and so on. So employers don't want to give this information in the hands of the employees, so they simply don't sponsor people. By providing employers with a portal where they can privately and securely send their documents to the government without involving or disclosing it to the employee, the government is making it much easier for employers to sponsor their employees. So hopefully, a lot of employers who have not been doing OINP sponsorships will now overcome their hesitation and start sponsoring their employees for OINP. At least that's the hope. Let's see what happens in reality. The third reason is quotas. OINP, we know that all PNPs have had their quotas reduced by 50% for this year. We don't know what OINP's quota is even now. Even though June is ending, we still don't know how many spots OINP has for giving out nominations this year. So because there are very precious few nominations remaining, Therefore, OINP is extra cautious about what kind of employer job offers it will give out nominations to. So probably OINP wants to be very focused and very cautious and ensure that only genuine job offers receive nominations. Because of that, they've changed this process so that they don't waste any nominations, or at least that's my guess. Now, what impact does this have on applicants? I believe the net impact is positive. Why? Because a lot of genuine employer job offer candidates used to get suppressed under these spam and fake job offer profiles. Meaning, a lot of people who did not understand what a job offer means ended up creating thousands of EOIs, and OINP ended up picking them, and people with genuine job offers did not get picked. So all that spam will be cleared, and genuine job offer people will benefit from this. Second, now that employers know that their documents can be securely and privately submitted to the government, so hopefully some employers who had privacy concerns will now be more willing to sponsor their employees for OINP. So that's it. That's the OINP update. On this channel, we'll continue to bring you the latest Canadian immigration news and analysis. So stay tuned and like, share, and subscribe to this channel. My name is Parashar. I'm a licensed Canadian immigration consultant. My contact information is here. Feel free to reach out for our paid immigration services.